everyone, this is Coach Trey with the 08 Boys Purple, and I'm here doing some activities for speed and endurance. Actually, these were activities that I did over college break in summer as off-season workouts. So right now I'm at a middle school on a basketball court, but sometimes I did these workouts in my parents' backyard. But if you live in a townhouse community or maybe an apartment complex, you can use a parking lot. Right now, again, I chose to use a basketball court because I just need about 20-30 yards for some sprinting. Activity 1 is kind of like the pacer, or in college we called it the beep test. So when I was at school, we actually had the cassette or CD player or whatever, where it beeped when you got to the line, and that showed you could run to the other side. When I was at home for break, I didn't really have the beep test itself, so my training for it was running baseline to baseline for 2 minutes. And what I did is I would go for 2 minutes, and then I would record my score, and then I would rest for 2 minutes. So my work rate is 2 minutes, my rest is 2 minutes, and then I would keep going. I would do that sometimes 5 times, sometimes 10 times, but I would keep a log in my hope that at the beginning of the summer I would have a number like 16, right, down and back, okay? And then by the end of the summer it'd be closer to 22 or 23, okay? So I'm gonna do one for you right now and just show you that we're running from baseline to baseline. So start my clock. Again, what I usually did was 2 minutes, but I'm just gonna do one to kind of show you. Boom. So simple like that, going baseline to baseline. If you want, you can call it 1, 2, 3, or you can say down and back is 1. I've got a stopwatch with me. I go until 2 minutes. Again, I record my score, and I just try to build and build on it. Hey guys, so activity 2 is, it's more of a basketball term, but doing suicide. So since I'm on a basketball court, I'll demonstrate on here, but basically starting at the baseline, running to the free throw line, running back, going to half court, back, the opposite free throw line, back, full court, and back. So I'll just do a mini demonstration. I'll go to the free throw line, touch it, come down here, touch the line, go all the way to half, and touch, come all the way back here, touch. If I was gonna do the full thing, I would go to that free throw line, back, full court, and back, okay? If you don't have the luxury of being on a basketball court, you can use cones, you can use sidewalk chalk, and once I even got creative and I used parking spaces. So that's activity 2 that you guys could use. All right, so activity 3, very similar to activity 2, where we're doing suicides, but instead of turning and sprinting back, we're gonna back pedal back. So in my opinion, this is more applicable to soccer. So I'm gonna start here, I'm sprinting all the way up, and instead of turning around, I'm gonna back pedal all the way to the line. Okay, I'm still gonna do the same routine. We're going to half court, and then I'm back pedaling all the way back. Okay, I do the same thing, free throw line and full field. Again, a little bit more applicable to soccer because you're back pedaling all the time, you're changing directions, you're looking both sides. So this is just another level that you can add to doing basic suicides. Another piece that you can add to just running suicides, if you happen to have a ball at your house, but maybe you don't have cones and you're sick of just running back and forth or running and back pedaling, you want to add a ball, here's just another dimension that you can add to it. Okay, so I'm sprinting forward. Once I get to the free throw line, I'm going to use the ball, go all the way up here, stop it. I could turn around and sprint back. Okay, now when I sprint up to mid-court, I'm going to do the same thing. Ball, free throw. If you want to be different this time, I back pedal all the way back. Okay, so we're doing pretty much the same activity, but now we're adding a ball. So maybe it adds a little bit of difficulty. Okay, these are just the things that you can do on your own when you don't have your teammates with you. All right, so here's another activity. For this one, I chose not to be at the basketball court. So we're actually in front of a pretty empty parking lot, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna sprint forward and then backpedal a little bit. Sprint forward, backpedal a little bit. So again, if you're not in a parking lot, maybe you have sidewalk chalk, maybe you have cones, maybe you just put random kind of things that you find around your house as objects. So parking lot fits best because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprint forward 2 spots, I'm gonna backpedal 1 spot. I'm gonna sprint 2 spots, backpedal 1, okay? Now this area I picked was kind of perfect because there's about 10 parking spots, okay? And if you want to make it more challenging, find space where there's 20 spots, 30 spots, whatever. Or if you have a watch with you, you can time yourself. Next time you want to improve on that time and that time and that time. Again, this is just different stuff to do. Again, I don't have a ball. I have nowhere to work out with friends, so I just pick an empty parking lot and I can still get some speed and agility in. All right, now I'm getting real creative. So I did sprints on the basketball court. I did some sprints in the parking lot. When I was on my way home, I found a bunch of benches, so I thought, why not get some jumps in, okay? So this is just very basic. Just jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down, okay? You can do this timed. So for a minute, I'm gonna try to get as many jumps in, or you can say, I'm gonna do 20 jumps as fast as I can. So either way works. We'll just show you again. Okay, if it's too small, maybe that's too easy for you, jump over it. Jump over it. Again, just exercises to do when you don't have a ball or you don't have teammates. All right, Michael Jordan, he never left the gym without making 50 free throws in a row. And I don't leave the gym without making a volley into the basketball hoop. So here it goes. Boom.